a little much.
So Kyle, the Epstein survivors went on the steps of the Capitol and pleaded that Massey's bill get passed. Did they vote on it yet? I think it didn't pass, or they don't have the votes or something.
I don't think they're going to get the votes to release the Epstein list or some such.
Yeah, they have 4 Republicans and every Democrat trying to release it, but they can't get. I think they need 6 Republicans, and they're not getting
so they're too short. Well, who else is on the list? Seems like you could get like one of the Paul guys on board for that. Are they already in the mix?
Trump is threatening anyone who votes
Rand
for
Paul's
it
a
openly.
senator. Yeah, Trump is openly saying like he's going to primary you. It will be considered a hostile act if you want to release the Epstein files.
So fucking insane.
But
that's just what innocent people do, Taylor. There's nothing weird about this.
Oh, it's totally not unbelievably.
A lot of fake stuff in there. A lot of fake stuff. Propaganda.
Yeah.
So the survivors are saying they're going to put together their own list of all the men that they saw take part in this and all the men that abused them. And but then Marjorie Taylor Greene came out today and she was like, "Yeah, that's great, but the problem is these are the richest, most powerful men in the world. They'll sue these ladies into the poorhouse. They'll be homeless, but members of Congress can't be sued for things they read on the floor of the House. So I'll read your list on the floor of the House." And then she had a good speech.
That's a good little loophole.
Yeah.
It's like an old thing the founding fathers put in there that they couldn't be prosecuted for things they said during debate on the House.
Good. Fuck all these people.
Well, so where I was going to head to is like, you think it'll happen? You think
which part that MGT will do what she said she offered to do?
Both sides that the victims will put together a list and MGT will read.
Yes, I think that'll happen.
I've had the hiccups for 4 hours.
I know. You ever do a spoonful of sugar? That helps. That always takes care of it for me. Just a whole heaping.
I always just drink as much water as I can for the longest period of time that I can, or I just hold my breath. But I feel like that's just all placebo. Like,
right? Jackie tried to scare me, didn't go anywhere.
Sorry, I'm just not scared of you.
Women saying boo is the least threatening thing I can think of.
She just said, "I'm pregnant." It worked.
Yeah, you gotta watch a spooky movie
with octuplets.
And you know how it'll go. The second we're done, you'll stop.
You think that we'll know some names?
And I think probably not, but maybe. I doubt it, honestly. Like we'll see what happens. It's nothing ever happens. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like nothing ever really happens, and the truth never comes out. And I just feel like it'll be like a House of Cards episode where somebody will get to the door of the list and somebody will put a hand on their shoulder and be like, "How would you like to be the CEO of Grunham Northrop?" You know, and they'll be like, "Yeah, hold on to this for me. I need to go head on over there and stop my career." Like I just feel like somebody will get bought, or they'll get scared, or like frightened by, like threatened, or they'll be blackmailed themselves. Like, oh, it turns out your son's been very active on campus. I don't know why these are all old Southern gentlemen.
Well, because that's, as we know, Ghislaine Maxwell, notorious Alabama fan. That's where she's
Marjorie
from.
Taylor
Alabama.
Greene. Part of it is very interesting to me, right? So this is an amoral person, right? This is a person who never does the right thing, tells lies, etc. I've heard again and again that behind closed doors, she's a very clever, sane, calculated person. But on camera, she kind of plays a QAnon believer who says that the Democrats were responsible for the hurricanes, like literally the weather systems. George Soros space lasers caused the California fires and all sorts of like wild QAnon stuff. So why is she doing the right thing? This isn't her pattern. Well, she wants to be a senator and she doesn't have Donald Trump's support, which in fairness to Trump, like this is why the Republicans don't have more Senate seats than they do. It's always the Democrats running some like centrist, professional, like reasonable person, and then the Republicans running Herschel Walker, right? That's why they don't have a Georgia Senate seat right now. They ran Dr. Oz in Pennsylvania. That's why they don't have PA right now. These places are all pretty red lately, but they're losing because they're running whack jobs. So I think Trump sees Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to run for Senate, and he's like, not again. No. Why don't we just run a reasonable person? Georgia should be kind of an easy win. But if we run Marjorie Taylor Greene, we could lose. I know they did go blue for 8 years ago, but
the population is like, I'm gonna get it wrong, but like
right?
it's like 6 million people in Atlanta and 4 million in the rest of the state. Like Atlanta is a blue city, and it's a it's black and blue, and it's I think Raphael Warnock is our senator that won that race about 4 years ago, maybe. I remember being like at that gym, like on a treadmill, and them announcing his shit. But I think they're both.
They won in like a COVID election where both senators had done they had profited off of COVID by making stock trades with insider knowledge, and they just beat that drum until people were mad at them, and the blue team was able to win. And
he's black.
I think that they have a Republican governor, so it's not like it's a blue state; it's purple. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But I think it's a red or purple. They just had some bad candidates. Herschel Walker comes to mind.
Oh, Herschel Walker was a buffoon. He
was the football player, right?
Yeah, very good football player. He owns some car dealerships here. He seems like a nice fellow, but a buffoon on the microphone. Like clearly doesn't like a slow-witted person who's had a lot of knocks to the head,
a lot of bumps and bruises.
Yeah, we're not running it up the middle here.
He should just enjoy doing commercials for certified pre-owned fucking Chevys or whatever the fuck he does.
I think there are slam dunk people in Georgia for Senate on the red team. And I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of those people. I think. What do I know? But I think that is also why she's loving this Epstein shit. She's like, oh, Trump, I've been loyal to you for like 12 years now or whatever. 8 years, call it what you will. And when I want to run for Senate, suddenly you're endorsing anyone but me. Well, heck you. I think I should read all the Epstein names out loud. I think that's what's happening behind the scenes.
Well, a Democrat offered to do the same thing. So the holdup will not be the reader as much as it will be the Democrat.
Massey offered his. Oh, you're not thinking of Massey, though.
I don't know who Massey is. So,
he's a Republican from Texas, and he offered to do it too.
Yeah. No, that'll be good, but I don't know if they're going to put a list together. And I don't know, a bunch of women working together on something. I just don't know if they're going to be able to
never works.
Get a list together. It just seems like, oh no, it was this guy.
That's true. Yeah. Look at how long it took them to fucking deliver the mail in that World War II movie they made. When they put all the girls in charge, everybody was getting incorrect mail.
The next island. That would be a cool life for a bit.
Yeah, I agree. Again, the open ocean thing is sketch to me.
28 days in the Pacific. Like, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't care for that. People have died like that and disappeared like that. We got into this whole conspiracy rabbit hole the other day, me and Scum, about Ghislaine. That's how you pronounce it. Ghislaine Maxwell.
It's Ghislaine Maxwell?
Ghislaine. Her father, Robert Maxwell, it's believed that he was a spy of some kind. The British spy service said that he was a Russian spy, but there's also talk that he was a triple spy, and he was an Israeli citizen, I believe. I believe he was buried there. So most people believe he was a Mossad agent, first and foremost. And he was also a billionaire, worth like $3 billion or something like that. And in '89, he purchased the company that makes all the textbooks and history books in the United States. And so I felt like we were going down this rabbit hole where it was going to be suggested that he was rewriting history books on the orders of Mossad for the American consumption. But the more I dug, it didn't seem like that was the case. He owned the publishing company. He also owned a publishing company that publishes like in-flight informational booklets and stuff like that. So it just seemed like a business venture for him more than anything else. And also, if you can imagine, like Penguin Publishing / Random House, they don't editorialize, they don't rewrite, content. They're just printing and publishing and whatever and selling. But what I did find was that he died a mysterious death while yachting in the Atlantic. He found him, quote unquote, drowned. And there's a huge conspiracy.
An Israeli-British double agent died mysteriously in the
triple agent.
I know, that's how weird. What a weird
agent.
It's odd.
So weird like circumstances around his death and life.
I mean, he was for sure assassinated.
The boat was named. I think the boat was named Ghislaine, or like Ghislaine's spirit, or it was like something. I was named after his daughter. I remember.
Sounds
that.
like she's dead. Ghislaine Spirit?
Well, I don't know.
I see where
The
you're
Spirit of
coming
Ghislaine or something. I can't remember what but I don't remember the exact name of his boat, but it was something.
If my
about his
dad had a
boat.
boat named like Taylor's Memory, I'd be like, this is the last time we're hanging out. We're not doing this anymore, you fucking lunatic. Yeah.
I've seen people name their boats like my son's college fund or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
I had a
real
boat
on the
as a
nose.
teenager. It was named Thanks Dad.
Oh,
Oh. Did he name it?
No, my mom did. Well, it was her idea, but we were all excited about it.
That's
fair.
kind. And that's a
ridiculous if he
reasonable way.
named it.
Yeah.
So you always remember to be thankful.
That's why I asked. I'm like, this is either, thankfulness from Woody or kind of weird from Woody's dad.
Never forget. We were talking about the SEC